everyone. So, welcome to Tuesday Talks with Natalie. I've been banished to the corner of my bedroom. The kids have taken over my space. Can anyone else relate with me? So today's talk, I really want to discuss your obstacles that you are encountering, the things that are holding you back from actually succeeding. I like to call these your objections. So not the objections that you share with everybody else, but your own objections. The, the I'm not good enough, the I'm not fit enough, the I'm not skinny enough, blah, 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 blah. All the things that we tell ourselves that literally block us from achieving our ultimate goal. So, like always, I try to keep these talks really short, especially if you're going to rewatch them later. You don't want to be spending tons of time hanging out here. So I'm going to get right into it. So if you come in a little bit late, no worries. You can just go back and rewatch this. If you're just joining, we're going to be discussing the objections that we tell ourselves and how to start overcoming these objections. So I want you to begin with thinking about, what is your ultimate goal? What is it that you want from this life? Like, what do you want for your success, for your happiness? And I want you to start there. Really think big picture. So let's say if you're worried about your weight, and I really want you to think about, like, what does that look like? Why is it so painful for you? How much weight do you actually want to lose? What does this actually look like for you? And how are you going to succeed? And now think of all the things that have stopped and blocked you from actually achieving this goal. Could it be the fact that you don't have the correct support around you? Could it be you've tried and failed, or you've tried and succeeded, and then as soon as you have been off a plan, you have failed or the weight's come back, or you just don't have the right support network around you to really see yourself move forward and achieve that goal because no one is rooting for you or cheering you on. I want you to think of all the things that really block you from moving forward from where you are, and how you can actually overcome all of those obstacles and move forward. A lot of the times, and especially in my own personal experience, and working with people, so I come at this in a couple different ways. One, from a client experience, most of the time, the women I work with in my private group or in my private program, the Stress Less Method, women just do not have a network, a support network. They don't have anyone cheering them on. They don't have anyone holding them accountable. They don't have people around them that truly get it. And they've been on this roller coaster before. So even their partner is like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, this is just another avenue, and we'll see how this works out. Or, finances are a big one too. People want to make the changes, but they feel that, like, getting healthy is super expensive, or they feel that, they don't have the resources to support where they want to go, and you have to pay for that support, right? And if you don't have it around you. So a lot of it comes down to, what are your goals? What is stopping you from actually achieving those goals? How can you actually move forward from there? And then navigate those objections that we tell ourselves day in and day out. A lot of moms, so I cater to moms, and this is who is in this group, all the moms in this group. We all have kids. And a lot of the times too, another objection I hear is, well, I'm not going to make multiple meals. My kids don't like what I'm eating, or my spouse, my partner they only want chicken fingers and French fries, and I don't want to eat like that because I want to be healthy. So then there's this pull, this constant trying to navigate pleasing everybody, because you are the pillar and you don't know how to move forward from here. So here's where this is where I want you to acknowledge those objections. So I have 2 kids. And I have a husband who is his meals are quite demanding. He mountain bike races, so there is this constant pull between just getting everybody fed, just having dinner on the table, something that the kids are going to eat that is nutritious, and then adding on top of his specific schedule and how he needs to eat to fuel that specific those specific activities. So there's a lot of factors at play, and it's so easy to be like, I'm out, I'm just making like super, super simple, or there's that constant pull in how to navigate the realities and having the kids and having everyone else's schedule and routines. So how do you do all of this? It really comes down to, we need to figure out how we can balance the juggling act. So example, I know my kids love spaghetti and meatballs. So what I do to try to amplify the nutritional benefit of something like that would be the tomato sauce has hidden veggies in it. The meatballs have hidden veggies in it. We now do like a kamut or a spelt or a whole grain or a rice pasta. There's always a vegetable on the side, something that I know they're going to eat. There's tons and tons of ways to amplify our meals and where we are. We just have to get creative. And the thing is that takes time, that takes help. So that means rummaging through recipes online. That means working with someone. That means diving into cookbooks. There is an answer for every obstacle you have. It just comes down to, is this actually an obstacle? Is this actually something that is stopping you dead in your tracks? Or is this just another objection because you're super exhausted? You just don't have the energy to move forward. So recognizing what is actually stopping you. Secondly, we have a choice about what goes in here. First and foremost, always. We have a choice of whether we add a salad to those spaghetti and meatballs. We have a choice of adding some extra veg to those spaghetti and meatballs. We have a choice. We have a choice whether we binge eat at the end of the day. Now, cravings are totally different. That is something that I discuss in length in the Stress Less method. These are things that we work towards specifically. And again, if you have any questions or concerns, you can always send me a private message. But we have a choice. We have a choice whether we choose a cleaner, healthier option, or we have a choice whether we fall down the rabbit hole because it's easy and we're exhausted and we just don't have the bandwidth, and we can't step out of our comfort zone because we're exhausted and we just don't have that extra mental capacity to keep going. So I want you to think about all the things that are stopping you. Take a moment today or even right now, jot down, what are your goals? What is your ultimate goal? Do you want to lose weight? You want to have more energy? You don't want to stress about what you're eating. You don't want to stress about what the heck you're going to serve for the family anymore. Whatever your goal is. Secondly, write down all the things that stop you. What is stopping you from actually moving forward and achieving those goals? Is it family? Is it the kids? Is it the spouse? Is it the lack of support? Is it the lack of education? Is it the lack of whatever it is that is your excuse? Is it finances with working with someone? What is stopping you from moving forward? And a lot of them are going to be legitimate. Yes, 100%. It could be the accessibility to certain foods that these are reality. And some of them are our excuses. Next, I want you to think, how can you actually move forward from here? So now you have your goals. Now you have what is stopping you and your objections. Now what do you need? What do you need to move forward? Do you need help? Do you need a coach? Do you just need the support around you? Do you need the family to be on board? Do you just need recipes? Do you need to get your cravings under control? Do you just need to get to bed earlier so you actually have more energy in the morning? Do you need supplements because maybe you're lacking something? What is it that you need to actually move forward? This is how you would develop a plan of action instead of keep running on the hamster wheel. I'm going to share a quick story of my own experiences. And, a few years ago, I don't know if you've seen the photo of me, my before and after, my 5 years ago. I was not in a good headspace. We had a newborn. I was lacking energy. I was postpartum anxiety. I'm sure there was postpartum depression in there somewhere. Like there was a lot going on. Thinking back, honestly, it's just a blur. But the thing is I knew I needed to move my body. I needed to remove myself from the house, go move my body. I knew when I moved my body, I felt better, and I knew I wanted to eat better. So I knew I had to get there. It was a matter of actually having that. I'm very fortunate. My husband is extremely supportive of me being out, me moving my body, me eating well, because he knows how important it is to me, because when I do those things, I'm a better person. I'm happier. I'm not bitchy. I am much more calm and collected. We're happier. So he knows when I'm getting into a bad mental state. He knows what I need, even if I don't have to voice it. But it's been years. This has been years in the making. Also, I had to use my voice to say this is what I need. By us holding it in, no one's a mind reader. So we actually need to voice. We need to use our words. We're big girls. And just like we say to our kids, use your words. I don't know what it is you need. Please use your words. We have to do the same thing. We have to take that ownership. And a lot of the times moms and women, like wives, are like, they should just do this. You know what? I don't know why we say that, because I've been married for, 9 years. We've been together for almost 15. Nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. So we need to use our words. We need to say, this is what I need. So vocalize that. Practice that. Practice that with the kids. I need you to go pick up your clothes. I need you to go pick up your toys. I need to go outside for a walk because my mental health, my physical body needs this. Okay. So, I'm so glad that this is so helpful right now, Crystal. Oh my gosh. Honestly, we need to be able to vocalize what we need. So if you need a coach, if you need help, or if you need just your partner to be on the same page, then we need to vocalize that. Now, I'm going to move into a second story that I'm going to share. Excuse me for a second. Honey, I'm just doing a live, okay? Okay. The joys of juggling, honestly. I have little monkeys. All right. So now that I've been sidetracked a little bit, I'm going to come back. Last year, I actually had surgery where they removed a lump from my throat. And sorry, it wasn't in my throat. It was in my neck. And the thing is, it's so interesting. So I'm also a certified yoga instructor. And in yoga, your throat, clearing your throat, stretching out your throat, vocalizing what we need, really sharing things gets everything out. And they actually say the more we internalize and the more we actually keep stuck either here or suppress down, we actually start to see physical ailments coming up. And for me, I always used to get very choked up. Like I'd want to say what I needed to say and I couldn't. Like I'd just be like, I'd lose my words. Some women suppress and suppress and suppress, and they actually start to have really painful periods, really aggravated bowels and things like this. Like it's amazing how our body will manifest pain in other areas. So mine actually started with a lump. And which is ironic because over the past few years, I've actually been working on getting my words out and sharing what it is I needed. This lump, we went months and months and months. Doctors were very passive with it. I finally got referred to a specialist. They were going to remove it. No problem. It's totally like normal. This is like something totally normal. After it was removed, we found out it was cancer. when I got that phone call, I'm not going to lie, I didn't know what to do. I literally sat on the phone. Oh, by the way, this was right around my birthday. So this was last year, my 33rd birthday. And I was dumbfounded. I was at a loss for words. Again, me and my words. But the interesting thing was, when I got off the phone, I had a moment of, I could really just shut down and suppress everything, or try to cry, or work my through, whatever it was. But over the past 5 years, I have been working so hard at getting myself to a goal of health, wellness, physical health, mental health, overall wellness. And I needed to take a moment and really think about that. No, honey. Sorry, guys. And I really needed to take that with me and move forward. It's okay. Literally, guys, shit is always going to happen. Whether it's something of a health condition, or whether it's just literally a bad day with the kids, or shit hits the fan. Honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. And the reason I'm trying to express this story is because it's not that I need everyone to come to my rescue or anything. I've dealt with things, I've processed things, and I move forward. Honestly, you cannot hold on to yesterday or the past. If you're ready to move forward and make changes, you need to move forward. We need to step out of where we are stuck, and we need to move forward with that. We need to recognize what we need, whether that's help, support, encouragement, anything. We need to recognize what it is that we need, and we need to move forward. When we dwell, when we are stuck, when we stay where we are, nothing changes. It is only when we decide we are no longer okay with where we are and we need to move forward. That day when I got that diagnosis, when I got the call, I mean, we're good now, everything's gone, so it is what it is. But when I got that call, I could have resorted back, or I needed to move forward. I needed to process, okay, this is what's happened. And now we move forward. I eat well. I manage my stress. I exercise. I get sleep. I take my supplements. I drink water. And I ask for help when I need it. So what I want you to do, if you're watching this, whether it's now or later, what I want you to do is recognize what it is you need. And I want you to either comment below and I'll reach out to you, or I want you to send me a private message and say what it is you need. Because I am here to listen. I am here to help you. Maybe your partner might not be listening or supporting right now, and that's okay. That is okay, because they just might not know how. But I want you to reach out to me. Use your big girl voice, or type it. Reach out and say what it is you need. And if I can help you, I will help you as best as I can. So if you are looking for some more support, use the group. If you are looking for more than the group, send me that message. Let's use our words. Let it change the dialogue and the way we move through things. Because honestly, what we're doing right now isn't serving us. We need to make changes that are going to support us, to help us propel and move forward from where we are. And that is my huge speech for today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Always use the private message option if you need to. Honestly, if you missed today, please go back and rewatch this. This is going to be posted in a couple minutes. Very empowering. I hope this energizes and inspires you to move forward and unstick yourself from where you are, because right now where you are is not serving you, and we need to move forward from here. The only way we're going to move forward is we have to recognize what it is we want, what we need, and how we need to be supported to get those things. So take that moment, think about what it is, send me a private message, let me know how I can support you. Use that voice, vocalize what it is you need so we can make sure that you can move forward from here. So you can be your best self, so you can show up for your kids, so you can have the energy you want, so you can sleep better at night, and you can see that weight go down, because honestly, the weight is there protecting you, holding on to that space for you. And we want to say bye-bye to it, because really, again, we're going to put on those jeans. Oh, by the way, I am wearing jeans today. First time in a while. We want to wear those jeans with confidence. We want to feel confident in our body. We want to feel confident with who we are. And we want to tackle this world with the best foot forward. We want to show our kids what it is to be healthy and strong, and how to use that voice for you so we can share that with everybody else. We want the best for where we are right now. So I'm going to share this in a few minutes. I'm going to post it, rewatch it, send me a private message if you need that added support. I am here to help you. Have a great day, ladies. Peace.